Hi folks, Charlie Burke here with this quick moment from the Massachusetts Academy of Real Estate. A quick reminder that at the first personal meeting to discuss a specific piece of property, the real estate licensee is required to disclose to the consumer what their relationship is to the consumer. I tell people real estate's like dating, so the very first meeting that we have with somebody, we would need to disclose whether we have a pre-existing relationship with another, or whether we're going to look out for their interest. Today, a real estate agent can wear many different hats. They can be a seller's agent, they can be a buyer's agent, they can be a dual agent, they can be a designated agent, they can be a facilitator. A seller's agent looks out for the interest of the seller. They assume fiduciary duties of looking out for that seller. Fiduciary means special level of trust. So you're looking out for the seller's interest. Those duties are obedience, loyalty, disclosure, confidentiality, accounting, and reasonable care. So the law says at the first meeting, we're required to execute this document. It's called the Massachusetts Mandatory Licensee Consumer Relationship Disclosure Form. This document is where we disclose to the consumer what our relationship is. Today, somebody could be a buyer's agent, and you take on the same fiduciary duties. They would be obedience and loyalty, disclosure, confidentiality, accounting, and reasonable care. One could also be a facilitator. Now, facilitators are a fairly new model. I teach facilitation. A facilitator is a real estate agent who doesn't represent anybody. In my opinion, if someone hasn't hired you to represent their interest, you shouldn't represent their interest. So facilitators' only fiduciary duty is accounting. And a dual agent, they say a dual agent represents both, and that is what the law covers. But you really can't represent two people at the same time. The fiduciary duties of a dual agent is confidentiality and accounting. So we have confidentiality of both sides. We must account for the transaction. In designated agency, I refer to it as personal agency. Somebody would be an individual's personal real estate agent. So one agent in the office could represent a seller, while another agent in the office represents the buyer. They're called designated agents. They've been appointed to look out for somebody's interests. So quick recap here, folks. First personal meeting to discuss a specific piece of property. The real estate licensee is required to execute this document. They're required to disclose to the consumer what their relationship is to that consumer. And a copy of each one of these need to be provided to the consumer, and a real estate office is required to keep a copy of it for a period of no less than 3 years. So this is the Massachusetts Academy of Real Estate, folks. I'm Charlie Burke. Just want to thank you for tuning in, and have a great day.